Hey, it's Vicki, and I am going to show you how to change a color in crochet. So if you were changing for, say, a stripe at the end of the row, you are going to work to the last stitch, and whatever the stitch pattern is, I happen to be working in half double crochet, it doesn't really matter. You're going to work to the last step. So for me, for half double crochet, I'm going to yarn over and pull through my loop. My next step is for a half double crochet is yarn over and pull through 3. So since that'll be the last step, this is where I'm going to join my yarn. So grab my other color. I want to make sure that there's a long enough tail for weaving in later. I lay my yarn over my hook and I pull it through as the last step. And that is where it's joined. So now I would turn around and just work my stitches as I normally would, leaving my first color, so let's call that color A. And from here you would either snip that, or if you happen to be working a project where you can carry it along the side, you can do that too and just leave it as it is. So that's all there is to that. So that's at the end of a row. And just as a side note, if you were working a double crochet or a triple crochet or whatever, it's only the last step. So whatever, for a double crochet, it's a yarn over, pull through 2 loops twice. It's only that second time that you would do it. It's the third time for a triple or a treble crochet and so on. Okay, so, but what if you want to change colors in the middle of the row for maybe you're doing some tapestry crochet, or maybe you just decide that you want to have different splotches of color throughout it. The exact same thing goes. So I'm going to work to my last stitch, and this is the right side, I should mention. Work to the last stitch. Again, I'm working in half double crochet. It doesn't matter what you want to work into though. So I've yarned over, I pulled up a loop, and now I need to yarn over and pull through 3 to end the stitch. So I'm going to hold my color A to the back, or I guess that would be color B. Apologies. I'm going to hold my color B to the back, and then I'm going to lay my color A, so the color I'm joining that I want to work next, over and pull through. So this stitch in the same row is still in that color B. It's still in the color that you'd been working on. It's only that top loop that'll look different, and you're not really going to see that. So from here, I would just work my stitch. And I'm catching my back loops. This is something that's not necessary on the end, but you can do that, or you can weave them in later. It does not matter, at least for this tutorial, it does not. And so now we have changed our colors. If you're done with this color, you could cut it, leaving it an end, or if you're working on color work, that's a whole separate tutorial. It would be carried along. So that is really all there is to it. So I'm just going to show you one more time. Let's just say we want to switch back to that other color. Well, that's a terrible example. If we want to switch back to the other color, I would yarn over. I'm still working in this color. If I want my next stitch to be in that color B, for the last step of the half double crochet, I switch over to this color B, and then I continue working that next stitch in the color that I want it to. So that's that. That is how you change colors at either the end of the row or middle of the row in crochet. If you have any questions, please just post them in the comment section. Thanks a lot.